What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. I know it's been a while. I have been on hiatus, as I will continue to be into the end of the year, but I'm not gone. I'm just standing still in obedience, no matter how hard that is sometimes, because I feel like I'm supposed to be out here in these streets in so many ways. But I wanted to share something with y'all today. My most recent writing on Medium and Substack. I've posted it on other socials, but I felt like I needed to read it out for you all because I feel like it would be a blessing to someone. So I'm going to read it. If y'all can hear my husband in the background, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get to it. So what this is called is Redeemed from the Edge. And let me pull it up real quick, y'all. This is posted on my Substack as well as my Medium page if you follow either or. I have been leaning more into writing. So here we go. As I lean into the call to write, what I hear in the spirit, I realize how superficial my writing has been. A fellow writer told me that I appear pretty and polished in my work, when what I really long to be is raw and impactful. After my ego recovered from the sting of the truth, because y'all, it really did have me like, what? I swear I'm being transparent. I realized she was right. That isn't who I desire to be as a creator. It's difficult to bear one's truth in words for the world to see, yet it's our testimony that becomes our message for someone else's survival. From this point forward, I will continue to teach from a place of redemption and liberation, but I will also commit to bearing my soul as transparently as possible, so that my mess becomes my most important message. Here we go. Lying face first on the carpet, shut off from the chaos of a life I created, weeping uncontrollably. It feels like there's a hole in my chest. I'm struggling to breathe. My body is trembling, not from cold, not from fear, but from deep inside my soul. An uncontrollable earthquake of my very being. My thoughts racing, speeding fast down the road to the end. The pressure, the daily burdens pressing down on my back and buttocks feel like they could crush me right into the floor. The pain is unbearable. Through the sobs, the words finally push through. I can't go on like this anymore. Those words echo back at me like a boomerang and hit hard. They open a dam I didn't even know was holding back this much sorrow. This life is unbearable. And the worst part, I made this mess. I married for the wrong reasons. I let my dreams get hijacked by a life that was never supposed to be mine. My poor choices, my fears, left my daughters vulnerable to trauma. I ran from the only father I've ever known. And every old wound, every rejection comes rushing back from childhood to now. I am worthless. It's a knot in my stomach. I curl up in the fetal position, trying to contain it. But this isn't a normal ache. This is pain that's spiritual, pain from the fibers of my being. Then the thoughts slow, and I hear it. A slick, conniving voice whispers, "You can stop the pain. You might as well end it all." The tears stop. Silence. I'm in the fetal position on the floor, locked in my room. All masks are gone, all armor dropped at the door. Spiritually naked and afraid. Maybe skips through my mind. It's been decades since I've been here. The last time I thought about ending my life, I was 19, carrying my second child, married to my high school sweetheart, trying to survive teenage pregnancy, poverty, and a cheating husband. I remember the thoughts. driving myself off the road, throwing myself down the stairs. I made a mess of my life back then too. But I was still a child, carrying the weight of a full-grown adult. Wiping a glob of snot from under my nose with my shirt, I sit up cross-legged in the middle of the room. Back here again. Life's too much. I want out. I start to rock back and forth. It's something I do without noticing. The sway reminds me of the moments I used to spend in worship and prayer. I haven't done that in a while. A long while. Then, suddenly something shifts. I can't see it, but I can feel it. The air changes. Peace sneaks into the room. That peace, I remember it. It's the kind that used to show up when I worshiped, even when life was hard. As I rock, I can sense it now, the Spirit of the Lord entering the room. Tears come again, but not from pain this time. They come from grief and awe. I can feel the war happening in that moment for my soul. Stay or go. A mother of 4 daughters, a daughter myself, a sister. How dare I even consider leaving them? Lord, please deliver me. Forgive me for putting everyone else above you. Please help me. The room darkens as the sun sets. I'm surrounded by shadows, but delivered by light. He doesn't have to say a word. I feel him. The hole in my chest softens. The knot in my belly releases. It's like his presence wraps me up from behind, holding me in unseen arms. The tears stop. The rocking stops. My mind clears. Peace settles in like a soft blanket. And just like that, I decide to live. I almost let it all go because I was a mess. But God, he's faithful like he said he would be. Without a single word, his presence tells me, you're a mess, but I'm the one who cleans up messes. Tears roll again, but now they mingle with a smile. I've been forgiven, redeemed. I'm not alone. I am seen, heard, loved beyond anything I can or cannot do. I'm valuable and worthy, not because the world says so, because he said so. From that day forward, I began seeking help, therapy, prayer, the word. I started changing what I could and releasing what I couldn't. Sounds easy, right? It's not. It's taken time, years, but I'm still here. At the end of 2020, I almost decided to leave this world. Jesus pulled me back from the edge. Thank God he did, not just for me, but for my daughters, my grandson, my loved ones, my village, my work. Hear me when I say, it's only the end when you limit your life to what this world can offer. There is a spiritual war for your soul, whether you believe it or not. That begins with acknowledging and worshiping the one and only true God. A final word. Life feels heavier than it has before for most of us in this nation. Everyday life is getting harder. Spiritual warfare is becoming more persistent, and life as we know it as Americans seems to be at war for survival. The battles on the outside are real, but the battles on the inside, they're just as real or even harder. You are not alone. Yes, it's heavy. Some days you may crash out, even after prayer and worship. Therapy or counseling may feel like a temporary fix when you're home alone with your own thoughts. You may feel unseen, invaluable, and invisible. I'm here to tell you, you aren't. You are seen, you are loved, you matter. Remember, it only takes a mustard seed of faith to believe. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in the spirit. Psalms 34:18. Be encouraged, my people. I love you.